Hello everyone, my name is Sharon. Welcome back to the channel, and yes, I'm recording this right after the previous video where I did, right after the video where I did the life and channel update for what's going to be coming in the next year. This is the Money in the Bank 2022 review, and as you guys are going to see, I did not fix the shelf yet. I realized my screwdrivers are not in this room, and I didn't really want to walk to go grab them right now, so we are going to start with the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. We had the Usos versus the Street Profits. The Usos won in a particularly fucky fashion. Montez's shoulder was up. He said, "Why the fuck the match stop?" Screaming over at like the ref area and all that. I'm really liking this story. Even I don't think they didn't really talk about it a whole lot during Raw, from what I remember. Like they didn't make a huge deal out of it, which kind of bothered me. Maybe SmackDown we'll see some more of this and figure out where this story is going to go. But yes, his shoulder was up, like clearly very, very high up off the mat, and it was clearly storyline. But the ref did miss it in a very stupid, like the ref missing it looked bad because of this situation with how far up and how close the ref's face kind of was to that area. He should have easily seen that his shoulder was up, and it just looks like the ref doesn't know how to do his job. Next, we have the WWE US Championship match. We have Lashley versus Theory. Lashley won this match, got his mouth busted open. Jesse and I just simmed past this match, man. Like, there was nothing there was no fun or enjoyment I had seeing this match on the card. I just, I had no desire for it. Yeah, Lashley won at least, so that was nice. But Theory's got a rematch coming up at SummerSlam, so. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match with Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. Ronda Rousey retained, got pretty beat up in the process, got her leg fucked up, her arm was pretty beaten. It was all around a good match. Natalya pulled a good match out of Ronda Rousey, which was very welcome, and I very much enjoyed it. And then, yeah, I mean, Ronda was limping. She was cheering for having her title, so, yeah. Next, we have the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm not doing these in order, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed. We have Lacey Evans versus Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch versus Shotzi. I predicted Liv Morgan, who did end up winning, and the big surprise of the night was that right after, as Ronda's celebrating, Liv Morgan's music hit. Ronda Rousey said, "Oh shit." Liv came down and Liv rolled her up. Eventually, she had her in a ankle lock. Liv kicked out her knee, rolled her up. Liv wins. Liv Morgan is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. It has taken so long for her to have a championship, and I'm so fucking happy she finally got it. She deserved it. Her first promo was kind of not great as champion, but, she's nervous. I feel like she's nervous about a title reign that just happened and that just started. And, yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes for Liv. I'm very happy that she's finally champion. She deserves it after all the bullshit. And honestly, Jesse and I both, the minute she won, we're like, she's gonna get a fucking failed cash in. She's gonna be the first woman, isn't she? Like, it checked out for what WWE would do. They've had so many opportunities to put a title on Liv, and just every time said, you know what? No, let's be assholes. Let's ruin Liv's character for a bit. Next, we have the Raw Women's Championship match with Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Bianca won. Carmella started calling her lazy and cheap and slapping her, and it pissed her off. Bianca hit the KOD and won at the end of the match. Corey looked like the Riddler on commentary all night. Carmella then attacked Bianca as she was celebrating, so it looks like this feud might continue for a little bit going forward. Next, we have the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match with Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Sami Zayn, Riddle, Madcap Moss, and surprise, last minute entrant in the match, Theory, who ends up winning the fucking match. If you guys follow my Twitter at SOGamingYT, you know that I was not very happy about this, and I even attributed this to being worse than Brock Lesnar coming in last second and winning the Money in the Bank ladder match a couple years ago when Ali was on the verge of winning. When Ali was told he was going to win it beforehand, and then they changed it up to have Lesnar win, obviously. Yeah, I wasn't happy about this. Theory said he's going to cash in at SummerSlam, and, I mean, you can, but you're going to get your ass beat by 43 Samoans and a farmer. But sure, man. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Lesnar and Reigns are having a last man standing match at SummerSlam. He said whoever the last man standing match is going to be going A-Town down. Theory is a boring character, and I just don't enjoy him. I hope to God he just gets his ass fucking beat. Because let's be honest, if he's trying to be John Cena, clearly he has to fail the cash-in, right? Like, obviously. That is it. So, going through predictions. 1, 2... Oops. 0-1. 1-1. 2-1 for me. 3-1 for me. 4-1 for me. 5-1. I ended up 5-1, and Jesse ended up 1-1, 1-1. 2, 2-2. Jesse ended up 4-2, and I ended up 5-1. So I won on predictions for the night, which was pretty nice for me to win on predictions. I always enjoy it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.